So Carl, would you like to remove that picture? Yeah. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Lots of familiar faces and some faces rather than other ways that I've been connecting with you. So we're going to wait another moment or two for more people to come, and then we'll begin. Good to see you, Teresa. Welcome. Tammy, how'd it go today?
Good, I think. It was Teresa's session, so.
Teresa, well, then how did Tammy do, Teresa?
It was beautiful. I thought it was such a great session. So much love, energy got poured into the field, and I really loved the way the three women weaved it together. It was
There
really
you go.
special.
There's a great answer from the person who you want to get that answer from. Good job, Tammy. Tammy and I go way back, Teresa, to the empowerment workshop some 25 years ago in the Twin Cities. So good to reconnect with you. So we have a moment to check in with folks to see how they did in practicing the love frequency. And as we talked about the love frequency last night, it's this universal love for humanity. And you were invited to really offer these beautiful prayers, which you did last evening. And does anyone want to share anything about their experience today? Applying that. Nami, you're on.
So I just want to say that my goddaughter is at the Taylor Swift concert right now, sharing the love with 70,000 other people at the US Bank football stadium. And so it's just a big old love fest. And so let's just hold them. It's just
Nice. Let's go through your
these-
daughter to all 70,000 people. That would be great leverage for us to get out into the universe.
yeah, all these young girls are just so excited about Taylor Swift. So to me, it's a wonderful example of love.
We'll take it. Now, you were practicing love today through your music. Did you practice any of the prayers that we worked on last night?
I'm sorry, repeat your question.
Did you practice any of the prayers that we worked on last night as you did your music?
Yes. Yes, in fact, I mentioned you in the brief introduction, which I was talking about the infinity symbol that you were using, and I invited everybody as I played to think about the ripples going out and coming back even stronger and then rippling out. And I saw a couple people really shake their heads, yes, yes, yes. So that felt very affirming and empowering.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll say something about today too, about how Tammy and Michelle and Grace practiced these prayers and brought these prayers in and invited the community in. Is during the meditation, they had us kind of infusing the field with love, but then they had us think about people we might not be sending love to all the time, like the person who cleans the space that we come into on a regular basis, or this person or that person. And I love that because from the family, which we were naturally doing, to our community, we started to just consider all of the people whose love makes our life more loving, more grace-filled, more beautiful. And I thought that was really powerful today that we did that.
Beautiful. Teresa, thank you. So you're getting even higher kudos here. So thank you both. Anyone else wish to share anything about their practice today of the love frequency that we worked on yesterday? I know George, George, usually have something fun to say or interesting. Tell us.
Well, I don't know whether it's fun or interesting, but
I'm sure it will be both, but tell me.
I still haven't found a pink. I just want to make that admission.
Okay, so this is a
uh,
big thing for George. Let's talk a little bit about pink.
No, I actually, as I've settled into it, it doesn't feel like a big thing at all. I mean, I'm just accustomed to the chakra colors that I practiced with and have practiced with all of my life. And but I'm still curious about why I'm so indifferent to pink, you know? And Sadine and I talked late last night, and you know, in my art, although I work with stone and wood a lot, my colors tend to be much more vibrant. And so I feel no prejudice against pink. I just have no real affinity for it, you know, and I'm comfortable with that until it changes, and I'll stay curious about it.
Well, I think that's a good thing. If you look up the spiritual significance of pink, what you'll see, if you haven't already, is it's the frequency of love. So it is a powerful energy. It has nothing really to do with that color as such, but it's the energy of pink, which is why it is often portrayed as the color of Mother Mary that she uses. So it's a wonderful place to explore, you know, just hang out with pink and see what it has to offer you.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of affinity with Mother Mary. I've also spent a lot of time with Black Madonnas in different places around the world. So anyway, it's a great adventure. I look forward to learning more about it. And in terms of love, my manifestation today, we've decided to get a new dog, and it's a pup from a rescue place in Colorado, and he's young. And so I spent the day kind of preparing for him. And all of that was a wonderful expression of
I love it.
And tenderness and responsibility and just a deep sense of appreciation. So that was a wonderful day today.
Good work, George. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for giving us an update on your adventure with the color pink. So anyone else? And by the way, we're a community now, so we're all on this journey together and following each other's adventures or misadventures or challenges or growing edges or who knows what. Anyone else want to share anything about their expression from last night at any of the levels? Self, family, friends, community, humanity. Not all of you were here last night, so that may or may not have been something that's relevant for you, but we'll have a moment if there is any, or any other questions that anyone might have before we begin the meditation. Okay, then let us get ready to begin. This is a night where we will be doing deep work. We will do not just the faith frequency, but we're then going to move that into the golden age consciousness and golden age light. So this is a longer session and a culminating session. And just so you know, you are the visible vanguard of this community, but we've been averaging somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 people on the live stream each evening who are likely there with us right now. So know that that energy is also building the field with us as we go on this journey. Okay. So I'm excited to take you on this last leg of the journey. So let me just say a few words about what we're doing. So faith is the frequency we're going to be working with. And the color blue, which I think, George, is probably one of your better colors. So I think you'll probably be fine tonight. I don't know that you'll have any issues with blue. It's Archangel Michael blue. It's a very special blue, and he is the keeper of faith of humanity. So we're going to be working with that energy and his presence this evening. And we'll be looking at faith within ourselves, feeling what do we need to have greater faith within ourselves, with others, with humanity, and our future. And as we play the game, as those of you are moving from this phase of the frequencies into playing the game, we're also going to be looking at what it takes to have faith that humanity can achieve peace on earth by 2030 and have a future. So we'll be working with faith at a lot of levels. So take a few deep breaths and get yourself present. Let go of the day and the busyness and all the other things that you are all doing, multitasking throughout the day, and really be present tonight so your consciousness can be fully here and fully bring all of you to this meditation and to this collective endeavor to raise the frequency of the planet over the next hour or so. And have something handy to write with, a notebook, a smartphone, a tablet, so you can record anything from your experience. If you have any drawing material, have that ready in case you want to capture anything in that form. And now let's get centered. So become present to this moment of profound opportunity for rapid evolution of your life and planet Earth. This is a moment when humanity is being offered an immense amount of light to accelerate our evolution. So be open to that. Allow it in. Feel that energy available to you and to all of us. And take a deep breath. And on this first breath, experience peace within yourself. Feel it in your heart. And affirm, I am in harmony with self. I am in harmony with self. I am in harmony with self. And on the second breath, experience yourself at peace with all the people in your life. All those people that are beloved to you, that you care about, but also those people that you have differences with. Allow all the people in your life to be in harmony with, to feel a sense of peace with. And affirm, I am in harmony with others. I am in harmony with others. We want to allow ourselves to raise our frequency so there's no dissonant energy in our field. And on the third breath, experience yourself at peace with the earth and all living beings who inhabit it, and affirm, I am in harmony with the earth and all living beings, and see yourself in perfect, beautiful relationship and rapport with Gaia and all life forms on planet Earth. And take a minute now to really feel into this state of harmony with self, others, and the earth for the next minute. Beautiful. Now open yourself to your soul, your higher self, your God self, to your spirit guides, to your angelic helpers, and invite in their guidance as you take this journey of faith, as you work with the frequency of faith. Faith in the unseen, faith in our fellow human beings, faith in ourselves, faith in our future. And now invite in the blue faith light of Archangel Michael, who is the keeper of the faith in humanity. Some of you may know that color. It's a beautiful blue. Now visualize your heart filled with blue faith light. Blue faith light. Feel it in your heart. And the question, what is my growing edge in having faith in myself and my fellow human beings? What is my growing edge in having faith in myself and my fellow human beings? And allow any words or an image or a feeling to emerge and record it if you wish. If you record it, it'll anchor this so you can work with it further. What is my growing edge in having faith in myself and my fellow human beings? And we move on. Visualize the hearts of your family members filled with the blue faith light. Your family members, visualize their hearts filled with the blue faith light. And the question, what is my growing edge in helping my family members have faith in themselves and each other? What is my growing edge in helping my family members have faith in themselves and each other? And allow any words or an image or a feeling to emerge and record whatever it is that your intuition guides you with. What is my growing edge in helping my family members have faith in themselves and each other? Just tune into your family and see where this frequency is needed and how you can assist. Now visualize the hearts of your friends, those people who are dear to you, filled with blue faith light. And the question, what is my growing edge in helping my friends have faith in themselves and each other? This assumes some of your friends are in community with one another, and allow any words or an image or any feelings to emerge and record them. And we move on. Visualize the hearts of your co-workers filled with blue faith light. Your co-workers. And the question, what is my growing edge in helping my co-workers have faith in themselves and each other? Again, allowing any words or an image or any feelings to emerge and record whatever comes to you. What is my growing edge in helping my coworkers have faith in themselves and each other? There may be a particular person that calls out to you that needs a little extra support around them feeling that they can be more than they currently give themselves credit for. And what are you doing to help facilitate that? How are you enabling someone to have a greater sense of faith in themselves or in one another? Now visualize the hearts of your community members filled with blue faith light. What is my growing edge in helping my community members have faith in themselves and each other? So envision the community that you live in and experience it with people having faith in one another and in themselves, and lifting one another and giving each other boosts of confidence. See this as a very empowering space where people are believing in one another and believing in themselves and believing in their community. See this community in this way. See your community in this way and what it's like to be in such a community. And allow any words or images or feelings to emerge. And record them. This is your geographic community, the place where you live, even though you may have many other types of communities. Just feel into your community. Where can you facilitate some upliftment of people believing in themselves and each other and the greater good of the community and its capacity to do things that it might not imagine? Now visualize the hearts of humanity, our fellow human beings filled with blue faith light. Again, when we get to this question and this part of the meditation, we have to expand ourselves. We have to grow our energy field so that we can hold this large expanse of humanity. So just see yourself getting bigger and more capable of holding more inside of yourself. And just see humanity now with this sense of faith about itself. And the question, what is my growing edge in helping humanity have faith in itself and its ability to create peace on earth by 2030? What is my growing edge in helping humanity have faith in itself and its ability to create peace on earth by 2030? What can you do to facilitate that? What's your growing edge in helping humanity believe in itself and its ability to do this extraordinary evolutionary act? Allow any words or an image or feelings to emerge and record them. Just keep feeling into your growing edge. Where can you bring something of value to this collective of souls who've incarnated on this planet now, awaiting something, knowing that this was the time, but not knowing how to get there, or even maybe what it is. Now visualize your magical pouch, this old friend by now, for some of you. And in it, you will have now 7 jewel stones that have magical properties to assist you on your journey to create peace on earth. The Empowerment Jewel Stone, the Oneness Jewel Stone, the Unity Jewel Stone, Cooperation Jewel Stone, the Abundance Jewel Stone, the Love Jewel Stone, and now the Faith Jewel Stone. To support you on your hero's journey toward creating peace on earth by 2030. Take out your Faith Jewel Stone and examine its color, its shape, its size, its texture. This is, of course, an energetic jewel stone that you are bringing in through your imagination and your intuition. It may reflect a real stone in your life or not. And ask it to tell you of its magical power to support your hero's journey. And write down what you receive. What magical power do you offer me to support me on my hero's journey to further peace on earth? If you didn't participate in any of these other meditations, ask these jewel stones to tell you of their magical powers to support your hero's journey. Empowerment, oneness, unity, cooperation, abundance, and love. And record whatever you've received. And we will return to these 7 jewel stones a little later in our next meditation. Now put your jewel stones back in your pouch. Take your pouch with you to absorb the high frequency we will collectively generate across the planet as we now raise the faith frequency of humanity collectively through the people in the Zoom room and all the people through this Facebook Live event. So visualize your heart filled with blue faith light and see and feel this blue faith light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your family members who spread it to others. So Tammy is spreading this love to her daughter yesterday, who's spreading it to 70,000 people in this concert, and Taylor Swift and all the people that she touches. So there's immense power to seeing this process of diffusion going through people in your life who then spread it to others. Now see and feel this blue faith light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your friends who spread it to others. So see them receiving it and spreading it. This is a beautiful ripple of blue faith light going from your heart to their hearts and through them to everyone around them by virtue of the frequency that they're holding. Now see and feel this blue faith light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your co-workers who spread it to others within their workplace, outside their workplace, in their lives. And just watch the ripple of this beautiful blue faith light, Michael's light. And again, see and feel this blue faith light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your community members who spread it to others. So see this light spreading throughout your community. And from the people in your community to all the people in their worlds. Think and imagine some 3,000 to 4,000 people doing this right now, and 10xing this impact, and 100xing, and 1,000xing. I mean, this is the power we have collectively to raise the frequency around whatever it is we wish. In this case, it's the faith frequency. Now see and feel this blue faith light spreading from your heart to the hearts of humanity who spread it across the entire planet. A planet that believes in itself, humanity who believes in itself, a humanity that believes in one another, a humanity that believes in its future. That's what we're spreading. Now see and feel this blue faith light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your spirit guides and angelic helpers who spread it across the entire universe. How wonderful to give them a gift in return for all the gifts that they give you and give us. And the entire universe is the beneficiary. So see this blue faith light of your heart entering the hearts of your spirit guides and angelic helpers, and see them spreading it across the entire universe. I can feel it, feel into it. It's quite potent. Now see and feel this blue faith light spreading across the planet and universe and back to you in an ever-evolving spiral. This is the figure 8. It goes out, it comes back, it goes out, and each time it comes back at a higher level, at a higher frequency level. And feel that in your heart. And out again. And back again. Just see this figure 8. Feel it. What does it feel like? Really allow it in. Give yourself to it. Release any thoughts. Just be in the energy of it. Now see and feel this blue faith light fully potentiated, lifting you in every part of your circle into ever higher frequencies of faith. Now see and feel your community, which you have brought this beautiful blue faith light into, tipping into the faith frequency. See it tipping into the faith frequency. This is the foundation of creating a peace on earth zone. One of the elements, one of the frequencies. See your community tipping into the faith frequency and building the foundation of a peace on earth zone, a place where peace on earth is practiced and experienced. Now see and feel your community tipping other communities into the faith frequency across the world as your community's frequency empowers and inspires other communities to show up in this way, who empower other communities to show up in this way. And it ripples out. Now see and feel our planet Earth tipped into the faith frequency. We are now in this moment in the quantum field, the eternal now, tipped into the faith frequency. Is this tomorrow? Was it yesterday? We are in that moment of the eternal now. And in that eternal now moment, see planet Earth tipped into the faith frequency. And as you hold that, it becomes. And see and feel every human heart filled with the faith frequency. This is a planet that has mastered the frequency of faith, faith in themselves, in each other, in the future. in all possibility. It's pregnant with this faith frequency that humanity has been praying for, and which Archangel Michael has been holding for so long and hoping we would step up into this and become it. And right now we are doing that. And allow this fully into your body. Experience your body operating from the faith frequency. Every cell permeated with this. Every breath permeated with this. Every in-breath and out-breath. Your heart, every heartbeat permeated with the faith frequency. In your mind, every thought permeated with the faith frequency. And in your soul, the place where your deepest essence resides, permeated with the faith frequency across time, all time of your soul. See it transforming the past and the present and the future. Now be in this. Allow this to fully permeate you. This is your guiding light on the frequency of faith as you bring it into your life and as you play the game. And when you're ready, gently come out of the meditation. If you feel inspired to write anything down in your journal or whatever you're writing on that captures your experience, you're welcome to take a moment to do that. If you want to just hang out in the cosmos, feel free to stay there. And those that are here, not on video, I invite you to come back into the room so we can feel connection in this community. We are more connected when we can see one another than when we can't. So please turn on your videos so we get the benefit of your presence. Thank you. And all your good vibes too. Anyone feel inspired to share any part of that meditation, any part, any level of it? A friend or with a family member or a community member? Family, yeah, I said family. Co-worker. And I love to call on people too. So if you feel shy, know that you may find yourself having an opportunity to tell us, but I want to give you a chance to volunteer first because I'd love to hear from many of you. Okay, I'm going to call on Heidi. My friend Heidi. What was your experience? You are muted.
Yeah, I don't, in the frequency meditations before this one, there was a pause between each place that I would bring the light. And it would almost come off and on as I would focus on each new body of, of friends, family, coworkers. In this case, the blue light was constant. It didn't go away. It just kept vibrating. And I would bring people into it rather than bringing it to people. It was interesting because before there was a feeling of bringing it to these groups, and it was resting in and staying connected with it, no matter what level of the community I was working with. It was really different. And it also felt like it's always there too. There was less interference with it.
What do you think all that means?
One thing that comes up as you ask that is that it is there, that it is a collective experience, and that that when I'm resting in myself as part of the larger space, it's always there. It's when I feel individual or separate that I have to generate it again, and I don't know, I think I'm not sure what it means. It was quite different.
One thing that I might suggest is that this is the 7th frequency, and we have been building through these other 7 frequency a strong connection between you and the larger field, oneness. So by now you may just be in that larger space, and there may not be that differentiation that you felt earlier.
That sounds right, David. It sounds like this has been, you mentioned a couple of evenings ago, to watch how, or somewhere we were saying recently, to watch how we all change subtly through each evening, through the whole process. And that very much feels like it. It's a result of having been deeply prepared, in a sense.
There is a flow here and a sequence in building this field for each individual and collectively. So I think in many ways you are a representative of what that evolutionary process has been for you and for the field that we're building through this. Thank you for this. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else feel inspired? Well, I have my 2 favorite people to share, George and Jay, but let me just see if there's anyone else before we call on you who might not have shared as much or at all. I know, Joni, you've been here pretty regularly. What's happening for you?
I wanted you to call on her. That's what I was looking at her face, and I was saying, I want to hear from Joni.
Yeah, so
Well,
Joni, everyone wants you to say something.
I apologize. I got here really late, and I think I was in the waiting room for most of the meditation, but I just came from dinner with Chief Dwayne Perry, and we're going to do the ceremony tomorrow. So I'm in a hotel room here in Mahwah, New Jersey, to do the Lenape ceremony. But what's been present for me out of these meditations is in the first few nights, I kept getting the same answer to pretty much every question, and every place you took us, I kept getting the same answer. And I was kind of annoyed with myself, like, how creative is this? But the answer was, be the light, and just shine your light. And it was different variations of pretty much the exact same message. And so that's been really present with me this week. And it's very powerful, because as the different aspects of life arise, to just come back to just be the light, just presence the light, what else is there?
Well, that is a good thing to have as your constant in all of these meditations. Of course, that variation happens as you work with each frequency. So there's different kinds of light, and we work with different kinds of light. So you did not have the experience of the full meditation, is that correct? So you really
That's
didn't
right. Yeah.
use faith light. So listen when you have a moment and see where this takes you. But thank you for that reflection. Appreciate it. One more chance for anyone who hasn't been here or hasn't spoken very much before, and then we'll call on George and we'll call on Jay. Anyone feel inspired?
I'll just say for me, this one is one that I have a deep cellular certainty around. And I hadn't associated the word faith with it. I always had it as a cellular certainty. And it did come from an experience when I was in my early 30s with Archangel Michael and this frequency, this blue frequency. And so it was nice to kind of connect in with that moment where it got ignited in me and connect it to this word, faith, and to see how I can deepen the expanse of my cellular certainty in ways that are like really grounded and activated in the field right now. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. I mean, you are a field builder, and building a field that has this frequency as an integral part of it is a strong field. So I'm happy that you're integrating some of your history and your cellular knowing with the frequency of faith in Archangel Michael. George.
Reflecting on what Heidi was talking about the continuousness or the continuity, I was very aware that at each of the levels, from self to universe, that it's not so much about creating peace or creating faith, but experiencing it. And that's what I resonated in what Heidi was saying, that it's always and already there. So even when you talk about creating the zones, and then periodically you say experiencing, and I find a deeper resonance there with the idea of experiencing, that underneath it, all of the meditations we've done, all of the individual qualities are always present. And it's more about not doing or undoing rather than having to do. And that's the principal takeaway I have from the faith meditation.
I think that's very insightful. The energies, these frequencies are there. And part of our work is to experience them, which is the process of raising our consciousness into that frequency so that we can be present to it. So beautiful. Thank you for that. So Jay, tell us.
Yeah, with this one, I keep coming back to the faith is the currency of heaven, as like the energy of it, and just like being in that space, like that's the only thing that actually creates anything in life is faith. It's the only currency that exists. And I've been very present to that as something, but I had not previously been, I had not previously associated the blue light with faith or the Archangel Michael, both of which have been like, you know, the blue light and the Archangel Michael have both sort of been a presence for me in my life, but I never put the two together, that it was like the light of faith, and faith has been very much an ongoing thing too. And then, yeah, sort of living in that space of the currency of heaven, and, you know, what you bring forth with that with your faith is what will show up. So
Thank you. Miranda, we're not seeing you on screen. I don't know if you want to be on screen or you're having any issue with your video, but I know that you are a keeper of faith in our work. Are you there? Because this is a moment for you to share some of your insights.
I am here, but I don't know if my internet is great. Can you hear me?
We can hear you and see you just perfectly. And we'll take our chances with your internet.
Yeah, I mean,
And you could
faith-
also share anything about the meditation. I mean, besides just whatever other reflections you might wish to share.
yeah. I mean, what a beautiful week. This, the ending to this beautiful week. We still have tomorrow to go with World Unity Week, but on Saturday I had the pleasure of being the faith keeper and sharing the Hopi prophecy on Saturday. And just helping keep the faith with the Hopi. I'm close to some of the Hopi elders who have mentored me in my life, and many instances of helping keep the faith, which is such a beautiful frequency. So this meditation, I'd say, is probably the most powerful one for me to just wrap and culminate all of them together. And when we play the actions of the game, this last action that faith relates to also is just developing that vision so big that peace on earth is possible, and believing it in every fiber of your being, and getting to work with David and Carlin and our whole team. And as we grow more and more, and as more people play the game, and as we play over and over, and I see people turn from not believing or having a lot of doubt in whether we can create peace on earth, to then going to, well, maybe let me just try on faith for a little bit and maybe believe that peace is possible, and then watch them play the game, start to create peace in their community, and then see that it ripples out. The more faith we hold and the more peace we carry and the more we work for it and the more we hold that belief, people borrow our faith and it's contagious and it just spreads. And before you know it, you do believe it with every fiber of your being. And faith is a beautiful place to live in every day and to truly experience peace, going to bed at night in complete peace and complete faith, and not having any of that fear anymore, or even doubt that we're creating peace on earth. So faith is beautiful.
I'm very proud of myself that I made sure that you spoke, because you are always such a wise and beautiful soul, and you are such a keeper of the faith. So bless you, Miranda, for being that person. And it's always inspiring. No matter what we deal with, you always have a bright light and you're always holding the faith, not just for peace on earth, but just whatever the issue du jour might be that day. So bless you. Okay, so we are going to now move into our closing meditation, where we bring the 7 frequencies together and we amalgamate them. And so this is a culminating moment of this journey, and a culminating moment in bringing these frequencies into a synergistic whole that is greater than the sum of their parts. So we have one more meditation, which I will lead you through. So let us now get ourselves in a receptive place for me to guide you through this final meditation. I call it the Golden Age Light meditation. So peace on earth is the portal to the golden age that has been prophesied for humanity since the beginning of time. The 7 frequencies are the portal to the golden age consciousness. And you don't need to wait for humanity to get there. Your role is to raise your frequency in each of these 7 domains, which then allows you to enter into Golden Age consciousness. That will in turn show the way and help raise the frequency of humanity. That is the job of the Rainbow Warrior, the term that the Hopis have called those of us who are walking this path right now to create peace on earth. And this is how humanity will get there. We will lead through our consciousness and our example, our actions, our deeds. This is the process. So let us now integrate all of the frequencies. Let us begin with empowerment. So visualize your heart filled with the violet light of empowerment. The violet light of empowerment. Feel it in your heart, our old friend from day 1. And now visualize yourself as a sovereign spiritual being. And affirm, I am a God-free being. I am a God-free being. I am free.
I am a free in God being. I'm a free in God being.
Yeah.
In
No,
God and I'm
you
free.
can say it to yourself silently. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to have you say it out loud, but thank you for doing that as well. So just say that to yourself silently. Yes, but thank you. Just affirm it silently. I am a God-free being, or however you wish to say that. But you are a free being. Experience that. Feel that sense of freedom. That is the ultimate expression of agency. And we move to the oneness frequency and visualize your heart filled with the golden light of oneness. And visualize yourself at one with each human being and all life on the planet. And affirm silently, I am one with all of humanity and all of life. And just experience that. This state of oneness. And we move now to the unity frequency. Visualize your heart filled with the white light of unity. The white light of unity. And visualize yourself in harmony with all life on earth. Visualize yourself in harmony with all life on earth and affirm silently, I am in harmony with all life. And fully experience that state of being in harmony with all of life. The state of unity. There are no divisions. You are in harmony with all life. And we move now to the cooperation frequency. And visualize your heart filled with the green light of cooperation. And visualize yourself cooperating with others in your life for the common good of all. And affirm silently, I cooperate for the common good. And experience yourself in this deep place of cooperation. And we're building the field. And we move to the 5th frequency. Each builds on its predecessor. the frequency of abundance, and visualize your heart filled with the indigo light of abundance. And visualize yourself living in a universe of abundance and offering it to the world. There is so much abundance. It is so full. You are so full. It flows naturally, like fruit falling off a tree. See yourself offering it to the world. And affirm, I live a life of abundance and generosity. I live a life of abundance and generosity. And experience yourself living a life of abundance and generosity. And we move on to the love frequency. Visualize your heart filled with the pink light of love. The pink light of love, universal love, agape love. Selfless love. Visualize yourself now filled with love for humanity. Visualize yourself filled with love for humanity. And just pour your love out for humanity. This very, very amazing species is finding its way. And affirm silently, I love humanity and pray for its well-being. I love humanity and pray for its well-being. I love humanity and pray for its well-being. Experience yourself in love with humanity and praying for its well-being. Infusing humanity with the prayer that we did last night. May you be peaceful. May you be at ease. May you be happy. May you be well. And we now move to the faith frequency. Visualize your heart filled with the blue light of faith, the place we were earlier this evening. And now visualize yourself filled with faith in humanity's ability to fully believe in itself, its future, and to create its dream of peace on this planet. And to do it now in the next 7 years, not in 100, 500, but in the next 7. And affirm silently, I have faith in humanity's ability to create peace on Earth by 2030. I have faith in humanity's ability to create peace on Earth by 2030. And just experience humanity. Feeling its own sense of possibility because you've inspired it to believe in itself, ourself. And to act on that belief. And to create real transformation time-bound, to achieve its dream. Really experience that. 3,000, 4,000 of us having that belief. We are on our way for this to be part of the field. Now visualize your magical pouch filled with your empowerment, your oneness, your unity, your cooperation, your abundance, your love, and your faith jewel stones, each with a special power, a special teaching, a special magic, imbued through your intuition and your higher guidance. See and feel all of those in their own separate teachings, and their own separate magic, and their own separate powers. And now I invite you to combine them, all 7 of them, all their magical properties. Experience them blending together, experiencing them becoming something greater than the sum of their parts, each of them a part of a larger light. See them alchemizing into the golden age light. The golden age light, the next 2,000-year journey for humanity. See them blending into the golden age light. When you bring them all together, that is what they become, the golden age light. And see and feel this golden age light permeating every cell of your body. You are not just faith or oneness, or unity, or cooperation, or love. You have become a quality of being called the golden age light. You are embodying the future that humanity is evolving into. Feel it in every cell of your body. Feel it in your heart. Feel it permeating your heart. Feel it fully becoming how your heart is resonating, how your heart is vibrating. Feel it entering into your thoughts. The golden age light. You are the future in the moment. You are the future in the present. This is the energy that is emerging on this planet. Feel it now in your soul. Part of why you chose to be here was to be ready for stepping into the golden age and becoming the golden age light. Now see and feel yourself being transported into golden age consciousness. This consciousness that embodies these 7 frequencies. Allow yourself to be transported into this new place. A place that we are pioneering on behalf of humanity's evolution. How does it feel? What does it feel like? What do you sense in your body? What are the emotions that you're experiencing? What are the thoughts that are coming to your mind? How does your soul feel? in this golden age consciousness, what does it feel like for you to be in this new place? The future human in the present. From this place of being in golden age consciousness, you are now empowered to walk the rainbow warrior path, the path the Hopis have forecasted, have prophesied would happen now. You are here to walk that path. And through your consciousness, your words, and your actions, to be those chosen to create the dream of humanity, that which the Hopis have carried for 1,000 years, 1,000 years of peace. That is our path. That is the path that Peace on Earth by 2030 enables. And your jewel stones will be your guides. Each of them will teach you. They are now bigger than they were before because they represent a whole, but they also are teachers in their own respective frequencies as you walk this path. When you need faith, you know where to go. And if you need oneness, if you need cooperation, you know where to go. But they are now bigger than just that one frequency. So see and feel your golden age light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your family members who spread it to others. See and feel your golden age light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your friends who spread it to others. See and feel your golden age light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your co-workers who spread it to others. See and feel your golden age light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your community members who spread it to others. See and feel your golden age light spreading from your heart to the hearts of all of humanity who spread it across the entire planet. And see it spreading across the entire planet. Now see and feel your golden age light spreading from your heart to the hearts of your spirit guides and angelic helpers who spread it across the entire universe. And see and feel your golden age light spreading across the planet and universe and back to you in an ever-evolving spiral, a figure 8, an infinity. And when it comes back to you, it comes back supercharged because there are other advanced civilizations that are smiling and saying, bless you for getting to this place and bringing their golden age light, their advanced civilization light, and adding it to this light. And see and feel yourself in every part of your circle being lifted into higher and higher levels of golden age consciousness now. And see and feel your community becoming, by virtue of this golden age consciousness, a peace on earth zone and transforming, becoming a community of the future. See and feel your peace on earth zone inspiring other communities to become peace on earth zones and transform into golden age consciousness, and in turn empower others to do the same in an ever expanding ripple of more and more communities, thousands of them, all over the planet, radiating golden age consciousness. Our future is now. See and feel humanity and the earth vibrating with golden age consciousness now. We are there. We have become what we have aspired for, and so many helpers have supported us in becoming. See yourself there, see us there. Now see and feel humanity crossing the evolutionary threshold into an enlightened civilization operating with peace on earth. See and feel humanity now crossing the evolutionary threshold into an enlightened civilization with peace on earth. We are there. Now see and feel yourself projected into 2030, 7 years from now, June 23rd. Looking back at this moment when you attained golden age consciousness, you integrated these 7 frequencies, you embodied them. You began walking the rainbow warrior path consciously. Each of these frequencies reinforcing the other and becoming greater than the sum of their parts, which enabled you to attain and achieve golden age consciousness. And see and feel all you did over these 7 years to help humanity cross this threshold and achieve peace on earth, its dream. And the dream of all those who've been supporting humanity's evolution over all of these millennia. As we begin walking the path of an enlightened species in the universe. Allow this fully into your body. Become it, embody it. Allow it fully into your heart. Feel it. Allow it fully into your mind. Let it transform anything that is not of it. Think it. And now, bring it into your soul and be it. Take a moment to bask in this vision. You are the pioneers who have seen the future and have become it in this moment. And are here to show the way to others as rainbow warriors. Thank you, my friends, for going on this journey. This is the prelude to the game. We hope to see many of you play the game with us. On July 5th, we will tell the story of the game and how that will work over the 99 days of peace, July 16th through September 10th. So come to our website, peace2030.earth, and register for that so you can experience that. Tell your community. Bring your community to it so we can create peace on earth wherever you live and whomever you are working with. your charge. So I'm going to invite Miranda to say any final thoughts about our next steps. We have a couple of minutes. Miranda, is there anything you wish to tell everyone about what's coming down the pike in terms of possibilities to create the future of your dreams and our collective dreams? Miranda.
Yeah, we have some people here who beautifully are here for the frequencies, but don't even know about the game and everything that we're doing yet. And I've said that in the chat and on Facebook. But yes, we have a game called the Peace on Earth by 2030 game. It is based off of the actions that helped unite people in a thing called the First Earth Run, where a torch of peace was carried around the planet over 86 days in 1986 and created peace wherever the torch went. And almost 1 billion people were involved in that at that time. So the game is based around what created peace at that time and united people together. We have been piloting this for 2.5 years now, I think. There is
I think almost 3 years. Yeah.
3 years now. Yeah, this July, I think 3 years. But there are ways you can play as a team of 5 to 8 people in your community. There's ways to create a Peace on Earth zone where you play 5, 10 continuous amounts of teams in your community to create a Peace on Earth zone, and do that from now, one team after another, all the way until 2030. And we have multiple peace zones building around the planet. Some of our most exciting ones in Africa right now. We've done work in Afghanistan, some in the United States, but really starting to build. And we're doing a special opportunity where we're playing an online version of the game where we're actually leading the actions, and you can join us. There's an info session on July 5th. I'll put the sign up link in the chat, or Carlin, if you can. But people can join July 5th for an info session that goes into more detail about what the game is and what a PO zone is and being a leader for that. And then on July 16th, every week on Sunday, we will meet on Zoom and do an online version of the game. People take the actions all the way till September 10th, right before the International Day of Peace happens. And we all play together. And each of these actions, befriending other people, becoming empowered as a peace leader, having unity events, holding the belief that peace is possible, all of these different fun things we do together. You can actually earn points and badges inside of the game for doing these actions. And it's very fun. And we learn about, what empowerment is as a peace leader and get to do this together. And I've personally played the game 6 times now with 6 different teams, and I love it every time, youth and adults, and all of it's amazing. So please join us. The link that David just put in the chat, and I'll put it on Facebook as well. Peace2030.earth/WUW is the 99 Days of Peace special edition, playing the game online with us from July 16th through September 10th, and join us July 5th for the info session on that. And please join us. If you enjoyed these frequencies, then coming and actually doing the actions of the game and having fun with it, helping transform your life and your family and neighbors, coworkers, everybody you get to actually play with.
Beautiful, Miranda. So we'll also send it out tomorrow in the mailing. We send out a reminder email every day, so we can use that to also send out this information so you have it easily available. So with that said, we have reached our conclusion of this adventure. Thank you all for coming. Many, many, many blessings to each of you. It's been a pleasure to be with you and to do this great work together to help humanity raise its frequency and create peace on earth and the golden age. So yes, this is our path, and yes, this is our future, and it's actually in our present. So hopefully we'll see you on July 5th and playing the game. Do tell others, because we need everyone to say yes, because that's how we're going to get here. So with that said, many, many, many blessings. Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you,
now.
David. Big love.
And the same.